Hi, this is Kate from the On Legs Agency and welcome to the Friday session. And this is the first Friday session of 2021. So I thought I'd kick it off with a question. Do you have an ant problem? A-N-T. I have an ant problem from time to time, and most of the people I know have an ant problem from time to time. Thankfully, it doesn't stay around too long. And what an ant problem is automatic negative thinking or automatic negative thoughts. And basically that's when we're in a mindset or a space where we're thinking, this is going to go wrong. This has gone wrong in the past. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. This is going to be terrible. And you think about all the things that might happen negatively. So automatic negative thinking, and we do it automatically. Two of the things we've noticed when we're looking at automatic negative thinking or cognitive distortions, which is another way of looking at it, is we're usually thinking about the past or we're thinking about the future. So a lot of the time when we're in that mindset, we are not present. We're not in the here and now. We're not thinking about the here and now. We're going backwards or we're going forwards. So one of the big tips for cognitive restructuring is to re-look at that thought process and try to restructure it into a more positive mindset. A lot of the time what you'll find is when you're in that cognitive distortion, you're in the all or nothing thought process, all or nothing thinking. That means if I can't do this, I'll never be good at anything. If I can't run a marathon, sure, I'd barely run 5K. And that's just not true. So you're distorting the process, you're distorting the thinking to kind of suit the dialogue that's going on in your head at that time. So a big thing with cognitive restructuring is to look at and listen to what you're saying and basically restructure it to a better dialogue for you. A huge tip that I have, and it comes from mindfulness, which I partake in, but I'm certainly no expert in, is to try to stay present. And if you go for a walk, I would suggest that you don't take your phone, and sometimes just don't go with anybody else. Their walks with friends are great every now and again, but if you need to recenter and you need to restructure and you need to get rid of that cognitive distortion, then I would advise that you go for a walk by yourself. No phone, no devices, no timing, and be present. Look at the trees, look at the shapes of the trees, look at the colours of the trees. Think about how you're walking. Think about your gait and how you're moving. Think about your breathing. Look at what's around you, hear what's around you, smell what's around you. Be present. And the more you practice being present, being in the here and now, you'll be able to turn that distortion off. And when those automatic negative thoughts pop in, the trick is to bring yourself back to here and now. So when you start thinking about the past or you start thinking about the future, look around. Might even be in your bedroom and look at things that are there. Maybe a lip balm, maybe a lamp, and take yourself back to the here and now and realize that that automatic negative thinking is you just letting your mind race. So I hope that that helps. Maybe do a bit of reading on automatic negative thinking, on cognitive distortion, because it's a really interesting topic. And the more you understand what's going on with your thought process and your mindset, the more you can control it and the more you can make it less automatic and more conscious. So I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and please tune in next week for the Friday session interview series number 1. And another thing I'd like to say, a lot of people over Christmas, friends, so it's not serious, have said that I talk with my hands a huge amount of the time. And I would just like to contest that and say it's absolutely not true. I don't talk with my hands all the time. Bye. Happy Friday.